The goal of all yoga asanas is finally the padmasana. But it's not very easy to get into padmasana at the beginning, which is why today Usha is going to show us some simple asanas that will prepare you to go into padmasana. But first, tell me more about padmasana.
Yeah, padmasana is considered the king of all postures, for the simple reason that it allows you to have a very strong and firm base. You know, when you're sitting in padmasana, you will have very little movement happening in the body. It's the most stable asana, and that's required for meditation. You have to sit in a very still posture and meditate. So it establishes that, and secondly, it cuts off the blood flow towards the legs. So your entire energy is rising upwards, which is also required for meditation.
So what is the part of the body that needs to be most flexible to do the padmasana?
Actually, that's a very good question, because most people think it's the knee joint or the ankle joint, which is also involved, no doubt, but it really is the hip joint.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have a flexible hip joint, then you'll have no problem doing your padmasana.
So what can we do for a nice flexible hip joint?
Yeah, there are many postures which are preparatory postures. In fact, all those 84 lakh postures that we do only prepare you for this asana. Right. So let's do some postures which help you to make this joint flexible.
Okay.
So stretch out one leg and pull the other one like this towards your forehead and hold it over there. Initially you may be able to go just half the distance and not be able to pull the whole toe should touch your forehead. Yeah, and very naturally you will bend your forehead towards the toe, but you have to pull the toe up to your forehead. So this makes your hip joint very flexible, and you have to do this on both sides. Now take the toe up to your forehead.
It's always easier on one side, isn't it?
Much easier on one side than the other. So once you've done this, your hip joint has become pulled it a bit, and you've made the muscle a little more flexible. Then you can do another posture which is called Ardh Kapot Asana, which is like this. Place this leg here and your hands here and stretch. Now when you do this, the hip joint is getting a huge stretch, and it's a preparatory posture again.
So opening up this whole area.
Entire hip joint. Alright, come back and let's do this posture. Keeping your feet here, or rather pull them back. Hold on to your ankles. Place your elbows on your thighs and bend forward. There's a huge stretch on the hip joint, on the inner thigh actually, which is where you'll get a stretch.
Yeah, right here.
Right.
Very immense stretch.
Yes. So come out of that posture.
So you're going to feel some pain here, but you should keep doing it if you want to do padmasana.
Yeah, another way you can do this is keeping the feet a little ahead of your body and bending down. This stretch again works on your hip joint, making it very flexible. And another one is keeping your feet wide like this and taking your hands down. Initially, a lot of people will be at this level or this level, different varying levels of flexibility. So you start wherever you are. If you can come here, then it's not long before you can go flat down as well. Can you see it's much easier to sit now that we did all those asanas?
Yeah. So try out these asanas and soon you'll be able to do padmasana too. Until then, take care and stay healthy.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.